Welcome back to Kelly Tech. Alright, so we have done a lot of mods on this channel for the Dreamcast, and that's what made me want to do this. I have got a power supply, aftermarket power supply, because this one you can smell it, it's getting too hot. So I'm going to change it out. This one here, take a quick peek at it. And these are really cheap actually. Don't cost much at all. I actually ordered the wrong one. Should have got the white one, but it will work just the same. Nice and easy to put in. You pull out the old power supply, push this down in. It's got a couple extra slots, and you would plug your power pack into the back of it. So really nice. Here's your 3D printed piece. It's nice and simple. So done it a million times, but once again, let's take this thing apart. Alright, now all we gotta do is take this out. Gotta be careful, you don't want to get shocked or anything. You can hit the power button to expel some of the juice out of there. Two screws. Nice and easy. There's a little clip right here. Pull away from that clip a little bit. And it's caught right here on these teeth. Just pull up. And it's out. And these are good power supplies. It's just, I did some customizing on this one, and it kind of isn't as good, so let's go with this little guy. Look at that. Look how small in comparison, guys. I mean, of course, the pack, though. The pack's got all the, you know, hardware in it. The power pack does. So let's plug this in real quick. Let's see. Oh, you really got to press. Yeah, you got to press on there pretty hard. All right. Guessing you take the old screw from the old PSU and just stick back in there. And there's only one screw. I'm going to go ahead and just stick the other screw back in the place. You never know. You might want to put an original back in here one day. And then this pack, it's got a 3D printed piece, so you can plug the power supply in, and it looks good too. It makes it look sharp. Okay. Guess however you can get that up there. Well, that looks pretty nice. And you just screw this on the end of it. Easier said than done, huh? There we go. And I think I would just hand tighten this. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but maybe a little pinch with pliers, but I think hand tighten is good enough. Alright, now this has to be brought all the way up to here to plug in. So hopefully this doesn't get in the way. Didn't even think of that really. Let's see if I can work my way around it. Oh yeah, I think we can do that right there. There we go. And that should be okay. Looks pretty good to me. See, now the reason why I needed this so bad is because I started just adding things. Like this is the GDEMU. That takes juice. Of course, the motherboard takes juice and all the things upon it. And then there's the fan, and then there's this Bluetooth controller. And that would have all been fine with the old power supply. But when I try to add this into the mix, and this is just a little Bitfunk's HDMI adapter to turn it to, HDMI for a large television, LCD or something like that. And it couldn't handle the load. So we're going to see if this one can actually handle the load. Pop the top back on. Get these wires out of the way. And I did not buy the kit with the power pack in it. I thought I did, but I did not. It was a mistake. I wish I would have. I have got a K-Tech adapter that I had laying around my house. And this thing, I don't know if you can see that. Let's see. 12 volt, 2 amp. This is not strong enough. It's all what I got though. So this is what I'm going to test it with. So this puts out around 25 watts or something similar to that. And stock, I think the Dreamcast is like 23 or something like that. Yeah, this isn't really good enough. You should have like a 3 amp. But it's what I got, and it'll work for testing. So hopefully it can run everything. Because my other power supply, it couldn't handle it all. So we're going to find out if this little guy can do it or not. So I'm going to plug this in real quick. Alright, so I've got that plugged into the wall. There's the Dreamcast. And a nifty new. Look at that. That is pretty cool. Not bad, guys. Look at that. And bam. So I think it's gonna work. So here is HDMI cord to my large TV. Let's see. First, we're going to need the adapter, right, guys? Here it is, the Bitfunk's HDMI adapter for Sega Dreamcast. And this thing is pretty simple. I can give you a quick look. I want to pause and check that out. But basically it converts it to HDMI and does a little scaling on the way. Box is really hard to get open. Alright. So this is what you get in the box. Okay. Got a thank you sticker. Basically trying to get you to come to their website, and here it is. Not much to it. It's kind of big. Dreamcast to HDMI. It's not as big as the GameCube one, but it's pretty big. And it's simple too. There's like, I don't think there's an interface for it. It's just if you want regular or widescreen. And this is for RGB and VGA. And let me tell you, some people might disagree, but that VGA looks so much better than the RGB cord. That's just my opinion, but man, it looks a lot better. So let's check that out real quick. So I got it set for widescreen and VGA. All right. And as you can see, that sucker's pretty big. Let me power on my TV here. Let's see. HDMI 2. Let's see. Oh, we got our light. Searching. Oh, just kicked on. Nice. Oh, there's no interference or squiggly lines on the screen. Okay, so this was a great idea. I'm glad I did this. And this is just a really weak power supply too. When I actually get my 3 amp, it will be even better. So let me put my hand on the AC adapter and see if it's actually getting hot. We just started it up. No game plan, so no, yeah, it's not even warm. That's telling me that 2 amp was better than this. That's kind of sad. Like I said though, I did do some modifications to this a while back, so that's probably the reason why. But still, this is really cool. You can put as many amps on there as you want. Well guys, this is pretty cool. I'm actually really happy. With 2 amps, I'm running the HDMI converter, I'm running Bluetooth adapter in the front. I got the stock fan which just pulls the juice. Like, this thing's really, it's really working. And yeah, the pack's not even close to warm. So, and that's only 2 amps. So this wasn't that efficient apparently. Anyhow, let's take a close look at her. She's a beaut, guys. The Sega Dreamcast. Very happy with this project. Always happy to work on the Dreamcast. The Sega team did a great job on designing the Dreamcast. I mean, this thing's still working. I'm upgrading it because I'm adding stuff to it. It's the only reason I had to change that power supply. So if you're having the same problem I have, just too many devices hooked to it and not quite acting correctly, this might fix your problem. It's a good little power supply because you kind of get to pick what power supply. If you want to get a cheap little 2 amp, you can. I wouldn't recommend it. You can get a 3 amp or higher, and then this thing will handle anything you throw at it. So very happy. And here it is in action. And as you can see, all 4 of the Bluetooth devices are connected. This thing's maxed out basically, and the power pack isn't even warm. And it's only a 2 amp too. So pretty cool, guys. Glad you stuck around to the end. Thanks for watching. Hope you learned something. And as always, have a tech day.